Beepus. Welcome back, everybody, to the long-awaited continuation of Iratus, Lord of the Dead. My name is Gracian, and welcome to my channel and to the continuation of this excellent game. We are going to be continuing on through the next level of the dungeon. We have completed the mines previously, a long time ago now, relatively, months ago. And we're going to head into the dwarf tunnels. I've been there before on a previous playthrough a long time ago, before there was as much updates and content as there is now. And some of those minions kicked my butt. They've got some nasty tricks up their sleeves. Not so much in the mines, sort of your basic enemies you fight, but the dwarves start to throw all sorts of gadgets and stuff at you that can be quite frustrating. So we'll see how we go when we get there. Now, I had a channel update video, and in that video I asked people if they would like to have a minion named after them for this series, because this is what I'd be going back to quite soon. And so I did get a number of responses, so we will be spending a bit of this episode doing that. Now, this episode will count as episode 10. I'm going to consider this to be a continuation of the series rather than a new series, because we haven't started over. We're just moving on through the dungeon further and further along. So what we are going to do is, the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to name these minions in the order that I got the requests for them. So first thing we have to do is name a werewolf Mini-Winnie. Now, a werewolf just came out recently, like a week or two ago, as of the recording of this video. So I don't have a werewolf, but I can build them. Here they are. The guards of the underground prison used to hound prisoners for fun. Interesting play on words there. It was particularly fashionable to bet on which of the poor souls would be torn apart first by the raging war dogs. But a flesh-based diet, however nutritious, was not healthy for the creatures, and some of them died from gluttony. Well, now their pet cemetery serves the necromancer, who revives the ugly beast, craving to tear out their former master's throats. So Iratus has invented the werewolf, apparently, and it's just almost like a ghoul. Like a ghoul is someone who ate human flesh and then died, and then they come back as a ghoul. That's what a ghoul does, is they crave eating flesh. So this is, I guess, Iratus's version of werewolves is a dog that ate human flesh comes back as a werewolf. Sick, twisted animal, I guess. So sucks, but I guess we're going to get vengeance on these horrible humans that did this to them. So let's see here. So what do we need to do to build the werewolf? We need bones. Let's see if we can put a good one in there. Additional stat points too. Yeah, sure. We need some flesh. Why not? Flesh and flesh. And then we need some, what is that, rags? Is that rags? Yeah. We have some good ones. Let's just do a green one. Let's make a really good one. Okay, so we've got basic flesh. I didn't have any better versions of that. And the rags and the bones. Okay, so with our parts in here, let's go ahead and craft this werewolf.
You will bring me their heads, their hearts, and everything else.
Oh my god, do I have to turn this down? I got an achievement for making a werewolf. Cool. Okay, let me pause for a second and change the volume. Okay, that should be a lot better. That was horrible. Okay, so this werewolf, who is only level 1, is going to be named Mini-Winnie. It's Mini-Winnie the werewolf. Are there skins? Switch skin. Oh, it's like a Mummy Winnie or regular. Okay, well, let's just go with regular for now, unless it feels particularly appropriate to switch to this one. This is cool though. Okay, so let's take a look. We don't have any skill points. We do have some stat points though from using good items here. So we start with 6 extra points. So let's look at how valuable, how costly these are. So we can get some initiative for a low cost. We can get 2 points of evasion for 1 point. Get 1 point of initiative. Anything really efficient? Get some good accuracy for 2 points. We can't upgrade health. That's an interesting thing to notice here. We can upgrade luck, which is good for crits. Can upgrade attack. Now, what does this character do? Swing. Physical damage, attacks twice, dealing 50% of the damage per attack. Okay, that's a good attack. It's like the skeleton has. It's good for getting rid of, block. Getting rid of their ability to negate damage. Curse of Madness. Buff. Werewolf receives 15 luck, 15% crit chance, hit strength for 2 turns. Critical hit strength for 2 turns. Other minions receive 10 luck and 10% critical hit strength for 2 turns. Oh, interesting. Hunting down, physical attack that deals a bunch of damage to someone in the back. This is only useful in the front. Physical attack deals a little bit of damage. Target loses all armor and resistance until the battle ends. Ignores block. Whoa, that's useful. We have to be in the front to use it, but damn. That's incredible. Okay, ambush. Trap. Mark selected position. At the beginning of his next action, or her next action, the werewolf deals 300% physical damage to any enemy at the marked position and moves to a first position. Attack doesn't spend an action. The werewolf doesn't miss this attack. 1 target per round. Oh, this is our one of the super abilities. There's two super abilities. Interesting. This one costs 50. And this one costs 75. This is buff, new moon. Starting next round, werewolf receives an extra action for 2 turns. Okay, so you spend 1 action to get 2 actions. Okay. Oh, wait, this doesn't spend an action. Oh, never mind. You just spend a bunch of wrath, and then you get 4 actions out of it. That's cool. Out of 2 turns. Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. So for stats, then, it looks like this character could dish out a lot of damage or be kind of utility with this buff and this
the bow, strengthen the flesh, blacken the spirit. Yeah.
Thank you, Iratus. Yes, I remember how to do this. So he's got some buffs, or she has some buffs, and she also has some very powerful debuffs. This is incredible for the rest of the battle. I can't believe that. I wonder if that'll get patched. I wonder if that'll get patched down to like 3 or 4 turns or something, because that's kind of insane. So with 3 points, let's go ahead and just increase the damage a little bit. I would say probably armor resistance, just so it's not 0, so we can resist a little bit. And evasion or initiative. Probably initiative. This character can do a lot of good stuff. We can also give this character some items for the selected minion. Minion becomes immune to ignition. At the start of each turn, this minion receives 1 random bonus until end of turn. This character cannot do any morale damage at all, which is interesting to note. Minion becomes immune to debuffs. Sure, let's put an Orb of Negation in there. Okay, so we have Mini Winnie complete. What do we have next? We have a Dark Knight. We need to name a Dark Knight Tower of Power. Now, we do have a Dark Knight. I have 2. I have a scary one and a tanky one. I think I'm going to name the tanky one Tower of Power. Tower of Power. Is that T capitalized? Yeah, it is. That's a cool font. All right, Tower of Power. Let's double check here. There's a little bit of points here we can spend. Now, this one being a tank, I really don't want to spend it on damage. I really just want to spend it on like armor or resistance. So let's just do 2 points for 1. It's not great. Maybe we just put it into damage. I mean, it's not wasted there. Okay, so that's Tower of Power complete. Okay, next we have to do a Abomination. I don't have any Abominations, so let's go to Creation. Abomination. We need flesh. I don't have any good flesh right now, so we're just going to put some basic flesh in there. We need a heart. We have a decent heart, additional stat points of 2. And we have an ectoplasm. We don't have any good ectoplasms. That's okay.
You should be able to kill plenty before you rot away.
Gross. All right, so this Abomination here has a couple extra stat points to start. Let's go ahead and... let's see, this one does like the multi-attack, right? 3 times. Does it do morale damage? Oh yeah, stress attack here. Break and swallow. Cool. Let's do physical attack. And we do 5 points of health isn't bad. Accuracy, let's get some accuracy. I really don't like missing. And this Abomination, I was asked to make it pink. I can't exactly... like, it's not that much different. Let's just use the patched up one. Because this one's name is Peppa, like the pig. I don't know why. Okay, so there's Peppa, the Abomination. I have to make another Abomination. I don't think I have any better ingredients at all now. I think I've got basic flesh, basic heart, basic ectoplasm. So we're just gonna fill. There we go. Craft.
What did I use to make this one? Oof. Let's just say I have a dozen fewer asses in my stockpiles as of now.
Does he mean donkeys? Okay. This one we'll go ahead and give this cool green thing, and this one's name is Beepus. Beepus the Abomination. Okay. Next up we have a Nun Banshee. This one was specifically asked that one of them is named Sister Butter, and it's the nun one. So, there we go. I've also been asked to name a Wraith after somebody, so we have a Wraith already. That's pretty good. So this one, I wasn't really given any sort of name that I was to call it, so we're going to go ahead and call this one Joseph. This is Joseph the Wraith. And then the very first one I was ever asked to do, so we're going to make a new special one just for this, is a Banshee. Let's see if we can make a good one. Ectoplasm. See if we have a good dust. Here's one with some skill points on it. Rags, here's a skill point. Heart, basic one. Crap.
You can put up with their constant whining.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and make this one. Oh, a wit. Wait, why did I get that one? Let's do the witch. Okay, this one was asked for by somebody named Paul who wanted to combine the words Banshee and Paul, which obviously becomes P. So this is P, the Banshee, which is special. Okay, so let's go ahead and get the any extra stat points that any of these minions have allocated. Banshees are good at scaring, so let's increase the dread. Let's give a little bit of armor, probably come back for resistance. Dodge is pretty good. Let's grab a point of dodge. Okay, there's P. This good old Infested, I absolutely love this character. We can't get armor or resistance at all, which is quite unfortunate. There's a little bit of health. Don't mind that. We've got 2 more points. Maybe luck. I do like getting the criticals with that character. Joseph the Banshee has a few points. Initiative is not bad. And maybe some luck. This Dark Knight here, who doesn't really have a special name yet. The Heart of Emptiness. What's this one have? Nothing. Okay. 2 points. This is the spooky one. A little bit of luck for 1 point. A little bit of... Yeah, let's go ahead. I like spending the ones that are just 1 point. This is good because it helps negate evasion. Sister Butter has 2 points. Now, her attack is bad. I don't... Do they even do any physical damage? I don't know why they have an attack skill. Yeah. I don't know why they even have this. We only have 2 points. 85 health. We might grab like a couple points of armor, and then we'll get a couple points of resistance next time we have a chance. Our Lich here has 4 points. I don't know how I got points on absolutely everybody. Liches deal mostly... Oh, they do magic attack, and don't they have some stress? Yeah, they do. But they do use these stats here. We have a Lost Soul. I do not understand these. 6 points. I don't understand what you do. Stress, magic. So you're a hybrid. Bride of Iratus. Very, very powerful minions. They're just like basic shooters, and they just do a ton of damage. It's great. We'll save your points. We'll save your points. We have a Headhunter. Just do damage there. And then out in our lovely graveyard here, we do have a Reaper who is currently leveling up. So this character has some points, but I think I'll just leave them in there. They're so close to leveling again. I think it's silly not to just leave them in there for one more turn. I would like to activate the arena's next level. We have enough for that, so maybe we make a cheap Bride of Iratus, sacrifice her here. I guess she works there, but whatever. Do we have enough for one? We do. Let's do the fill.
A design from my younger years.
Iratus, you're creepy. All right, let's do this. Some souls. All right, we've upgraded our arena. We can now put a second creature in here to start leveling up. So maybe we actually, you know what, now that I think about it, let's take our Reaper out and let's put in some of our new people who can start leveling up so we can actually use them in our higher level fights that we're doing here so they're a little bit safer. So let's go ahead and slap, let's slap Mini Winnie and P in there. Those are my earliest asks. So they can start leveling up. We do have a mummy healing up in the mortuary. We have a lot of minions now. This is a nice full house. I have some space for some more named characters. Oh yeah, I should mention that I tend to record in fairly big batches, so by the time you see this, I'll have quite a bit of this done already, so I would be happy to take requests for more minions, but by the time you see this, you won't see those minions appear for quite a while. But again, feel free to let me know, and I'd be happy to do so. Looks like I have a talent point. I wonder if I was saving this talent point for something. I'm not going to spend it right now. I'm just going to save it. So we're doing okay on some ingredient types like skull, bones, dust, and armor, but we're low on most other things. So we might have to think about that if we have to go make more minions. Okay, so let's take a look here. I need to choose a battle squad to continue on, so let's not do anything hasty here. Let's take this Reaper. We'll take Sister Butter, Dark Knight, Joseph, and Infested. This is a scary team. And we will take them into the exit. The hunger for wealth had long since become the only virtue among the hardy dwarven folk. Gone are their ancient traditions along with the names of their ancestors. For what was more powerful, logic or some dead dwarf rotting away into dust? Their ruthless scientists and alchemists knew the answer to that question, and the human kingdom was more than willing to facilitate their experiments. They have grown rich and feared, setting up their own enclave and becoming the default overseers of the mines. So the dwarves in their hubris have... Oh, look at how the little map is different. The little walkways are like all like dwarfy. Oh, I love that. Okay. We have a battle right off the bat. It is a regular battle, right? What do the elite ones look like? This place is huge and symmetrical-ish. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Yeah, we've got a battle right away. Let's select this battle squad and let's go in and fight these dwarven warrior-looking guys. Okay, wow, we're close. I forgot how close everybody is together in this game. Why are we standing so close? Dwarven warrior, I was exactly correct. They have equal health and sanity. They currently have a 2% chance to flee. That's, I think, a passive of the Banshee, if I remember correctly. Here it is. The chance of enemies to escape increases by 2% each turn until it reaches 10%. So this just increases the chance of them trying to flee. So there's a chance that these guys could flee with full health and sanity on their first turn. That's pretty interesting. And it also increases with sanity loss, of course. So what do we want to do here? Curse deals 70% of our sanity damage. Curses them for 4 turns, dealing more. Buff, 2 initiative, 30 accuracy, and 30 luck for the next attack. Well, let's just get started. Throw up on him. I miss this guy. This is my favorite minion, I think. All right, Joseph. What do we want to do here? Magic attack, stress attack, curse, touch. Okay, this guy has the spooky thing where he opens up his mask. Deals extra damage for each debuff on the target. P, or sorry, Sister Butter. Scream. Moves the target to a random position. Oh yeah, I have a lot of spell mana, actually. Should I use some? I suppose I should. What's this do? Blood Curse. Loses luck until the end of battle. If they escape, Iratus receives a vampire after winning the battle. Oh. Well... That's interesting. I do want to make people flee and get a vampire.
Crimson hunger.
That's neat. Minus 32 luck. Minus 32% luck. I think that increases our crit chance. That's really bad for them. Here you go.
Embrace your new existence.
Minus oh my god, minus 50. Uh-oh, don't buff. No, run away. Loses all block, removes all ward, loses all armor, loses all resistance. Decreased damage dealt, minus 25% luck. Wow. Why are you going again? I apologize for how loud the Banshee is. All enemies lose 6 attack and 12 evasion for their next action. Okay, everybody cover your ears. Oh, we heart attacked that one. Miss? Oh no. Taking a lot of damage here. We have a lot of wrath though. Stress attack. All opponents randomly swap position. This isn't a great use of our stress. Removes all buffs from the target. Yeah, that's pretty good. %16 flee chance. Not very high. Really want to get this, but it doesn't look like I'm going to be doing it this particular fight. Um, 12 dread. Oh, I should have used that earlier. That's pretty good. Okay, let's just hit this one. Nope, not gonna leave.
This never
All right, heart
gets
attack.
old.
I need to use my wrath. I'm forgetting. Okay, he's got an insanity. Unlucky.
Being born was your first mistake. Opposing me? Your last.
Okay, Iratus. Oh my god, you're so edgy. Jeez. Okay, so we got healed up, graveyard events. We have some leveling up of P and Mini Winnie. Good job. Got some mana. We got, what the heck is this? Experience, I think. Wait, what is this? And some Digger's Souls. So I've probably leveled. Yeah, I have. Got a lot of experience from that. Spell power. Okay. So what are we working on here? Magic damage sets them on fire. Why is that spell so weak? Wow. Does magic damage. Sets a trap. What else do we have? The start of its turn, a minion gains 4 dread for 1 turn if I have at least 50 wrath. That's pretty frequently happening. Oh, summons a basic Shade, Banshee, or Wraith. Oh yeah, we were going to use this with our Lich, because the Lich can sacrifice things, right? Doesn't the Lich have like a... Kill an ally. The Lich and all allies gain 30 vigor. Doesn't spend an action. Okay. Really weird. I don't know if that's any good, but it sounds kind of fun. Basic Shade, Banshee, or Wraith. Spell power reduces mana spent. Okay, well, it's cost a lot of mana. I don't know. Maybe this is not a good combo. Maybe this is a Dire Straits spell. Still cool, though. Let's go with this Dread one. This seems really strong. I have 50 wrath all the time.
This fury.
Okay. So we got to shuffle a little bit of minions around here. You're healed up, so you can come back out. And let's pop you in there to heal up. Probably need to get one of these slots opened up soon. We need some more souls. So you're going to need to heal up as well. So we'll make a physical damage team now. So we'll have our Reaper in there. We could put our Mummy in there. I think he's got good magic attacks, right? Stress. Physical, stress. Stress. I thought there was a magic damage attack in here. Physical, and they lose luck. Each enemy that attacks the Mummy loses 10 luck. Okay. Yeah, I guess the Mummy can be in the back and do some damage. Huh. It's the only one, really, but it's fairly high. Fairly high amount of damage. We have four points to spend here. Could get a little bit of luck. Isn't there a point of negative luck? Yeah, this creature is really a lot better at doing stress damage. So maybe we'll leave the Mummy out. Take the Bride. The Bride is quite good at dealing both types of damage. Is this a spooky one? Do we level this one up for being scary? No, it looks like damage. Okay, cool. Good to know. So you can go in the damage team. The Reaper does both physical, magic, some stress, support. Moves forward to use this one. That's interesting. Dissection. This one hits 4 enemies. That's interesting. Ignition and stress. So it's damage and stress damage. Support. Buff Iratus receives 12 spell power for 4 turns. So he should start in the front so he can back up 2 spots. He basically just runs back and forth on his horse, buffing and slashing. Buffing and slashing. Okay. That's interesting. Okay, next up, Headhunter. What's this character do? Physical attack to 2 random enemies. This one pulls. Stress attack to a random enemy. Trap. Deals a bunch of damage to that position. Okay, doesn't miss that attack. So we'll take the Headhunter in. So I think this is the team we'll take in. So we will be taking in Peppa, sort of get his feet wet here on this particular fight. We're taking our Reaper, our Headhunter, and our Bride of Iratus. We are all out of time, but I don't want to stop playing, so we're going to do another one. So let's see here. Ancient Coffin filled with items. Sanctuary, one can collect Digger's Souls. I do need that. Do need Digger's Souls. And then I would get artifacts. Cultists. Oh, yeah, but I like cultists. Gift Iratus with random consumables or minion-specific items. Over here is minion experience. That would be good since I have all these new characters that I want to level up. Oh boy, I want to go all these directions. There's 2 of them over this way. We could get some powerful creatures. Let's go that way. Restore mana to Iratus or vigor to minions, but we just don't need that one. So maybe we'll head up. Let's head up this way. Coffin filled with items. Let's do this battle squad here. Okay, select a boon. Nails of Pain. Increase critical damage dealt by 20%. Reduce critical damage received by 20%. Ashes of a Burned Witch. Set enemies on fire for 2 turns when minion uses ability. 6 damage with AoE abilities. 15 damage with single target abilities. Dang, that's strong. Sadist Hand. Increase damage dealt by 10%. I like this one. This seems pretty good.
I can use this.
Yeah, that seems pretty strong. Who just like attacks constantly? Well, a lot of creatures. Maybe the Bride would do well with that one because after she buffs herself, she typically just shoots. Just shoots over and over. Can we give her that? Set enemies on fire for 2 turns when minion uses ability. 6 for AoE, 15 for single target for 2 turns. Yeah, there we go. That seems pretty strong. Okay, let's hit this battle. We've got 2 more Dwarven Warriors and some sort of Shaman or Berserker, maybe? Okay, it is a Berserker. Oh my god, I'm good. Okay, so Berserker has a lot of morale, and not as much health. So that's good because we brought in physical damage. Oh, doesn't escape. Deals 30 stress damage to itself at the start of each of its actions. For every 10 points of sanity missing, it gains +1 attack. That's a bit of a problem. This guy's tall. He's a tall boy. Okay, let's do this. Spell power buff. This is another buff for her. We're just going to buff ourselves up for a turn here, I think. This might be a good time to use... They're not going to probably be fleeing, so that one's not going to work. So let's just use up this basic flaming skull. Stress damage, a bunch of magic damage, but more if they're stunned. Do we stun? I don't know if we do. Okay, so we've got our headhunter. Physical attack, 2 random enemies. Block and a miss. Good. That's... Hey, don't throw chops at me. Alright, good job, Peppa. I was instructed to make Peppa pink. I'm colorblind, so who knows? This is probably gray. Could be anything. Debuff. The enemy on the chosen position and the next position switch to random positions. It could be useful. Stance marks an ally, redirects 100% of all attacks from the marked ally to the abomination. Deals physical damage to any enemy that attacks the abomination. Okay, we can do that. Let's put it on. Let's put it on her. Oh, jeez. Does stress damage to all enemies after each action. Well, that's not good. It's making this Berserker guy stronger. Okay, so let's fly forward and hit this one. This one still has a block we gotta get rid of. Let's do that here. Oh. Wait. Deals damage 3 times. Oh, the block canceled all 3 attacks? Wait a minute. Oh, I thought it would hit 3 separate times. That's not good. Ignores block. Moves it to the first position. Deals damage to each enemy. Okay, so now we can start doing big damage. Now we can use our Wrath attack. Physical attack deals a bunch of damage to everybody and inflicts a crit. Let's try that.
My kingdom comes.
Oh yeah, and she ignites them because of her ashes. Cool. Neat, we're just getting little bits of free damage here. Alright, they're doing some good damage to me, but not as much as I think I'm doing to them for sure. So let's physical attack deals a bunch of damage. We could do the buff again to myself. I have a lot of spell power. What's my current spell power? 36? All minions gain 2 initiative for 2 actions. Interesting. That would do some tiebreakers here. Not super important. Let's just do a basic ignition on, say, this one. Just keep adding up these damages here. And then let's just hit him. Hit this one. This Reaper's not doing too bad here. Hits each enemy. 2 misses. Whoa. Whoa. All right, Peppa, let's fuck him up. Oh no, damn. Armor. Oh god, they have 15 armor. Oh god, I'm never gonna get through these guys. Oh, is that why I'm doing so? Shields up. How do I cancel that? Removes all armor, removes all resistances. What did I do to do that? I have no idea how I accomplished that. Damage and... Okay, ignores block. Doesn't have block. Does damage to each enemy. Let's just do the mark here, I guess. That should get through. Should be so much damage that it gets through. Same here. It's not great, but it'll do. 12 attack until the end of combat. Yeah, let's do that. We might have to do that in order to actually get through. Oh, dear God, that was a lot of damage. What the hell? Removes all buffs from the target. There we go. Perfect. Just in time.
Another step towards
Okay,
my
took some big damage here, but we can get that healed up. Flask. I forgot about potions. We get some Digger Souls. Some meh abilities here, but we did get some IQ points. We got some level ups from P and Mini Winnie. Some healing, mana, experience, 2 armors. Cool. Digger Soul. All right. Okay, well, we'll do our minion maintenance on the next episode. Thank you, everybody, so much for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing. I would really appreciate that, and I will catch you in the next episode. If you didn't get to see your particular named minions participate in the fight, stick with it. We're going to use them all eventually. We're just waiting on some of them to train up a little bit, but we'll check on them next episode, so I will see you then.